Bug here, taking a look here. Has this cool ass green steering wheel. Only came in a couple different models. But anyway, it was really cracked. So I showed a video of just how to knead up the Pour 15 putty that they have, epoxy putty. And you knead that up and put it in your cracks. So you do that, and then actually, if you really have time, the best way to fix these cracks is to use J&B Weld. I mean, if you use J&B Weld and you can wait for the drying time, you can put several coats of it on. It will really last a long time on your steering wheel. So this is the kind of a little bit quicker way to do it. I don't want to wait for all that drying time. And so I'm going to sand this little spot right here. When I just sand it down, it sands down kind of like, well, easier than Bondo, I think. It's more like kind of a glazing. And then fill all your stuff in. It feels like when you're putting it on, it's not going to stick to anything, but it seems to stick pretty well. After it dries, if you need to, you can use a little bit of water to it'll kind of thins it down a little bit. You can go get it on your fingers, and then you can kind of smear it around a little bit. And so then sand it down with 150. Now on this, I'm not going to use polyester primer because I mean, I don't know if it's really very flexible anymore, but I'm going to go ahead and hit it with urethane primer. And then what I'm going to do is see these cracks, like these little ones where they're kind of small. What I'll do is I'll just smear it with my finger really good into those, and then hit it another coat, and then smear it in there. And the primer, because it's flexible, will it'll still stay. It'll get in those holes, and then it'll deal with the flexibility of all the steering wheel movement, and it won't crack quite as quickly. Doing it this way, sometimes you get some hairline cracks, so keep that in mind. You can go spend $300 for a steering wheel, or you can do it like this. And I kind of don't mind all the little hairline cracks in it because it makes it feel like driving an old car. So I mean, brand new steering wheel doesn't feel right to me. So anyway, but I matched this color, matched it pretty damn close. This green with scrap paint again, and actually got it closer than I think they did the whole car, because it's such a icon, something you're looking right at. And I'm going to go ahead and prime this baby up and then paint it up, and I'll let you guys see it when it's done.